The smartest strategy will still fail if it builds on a lie you are telling yourself. There's something we don't talk about enough in marketing. The real challenge with strategy isn't lack of tools, it's lack of self awareness. I've seen brilliant marketers build the perfect funnel, run the right ad, follow every blueprint, and still end up stuck. Why? Because underneath the execution, they are chasing a version of success that doesn't match who they are. That's what this video is about. Not tactic, but truth. Strategy without self awareness is like a GPS with the wrong starting point. It's really the algorithm, it's really timing, and it's almost never the market. It's misalignment. You're trying to write like someone else, says like someone else, build like someone else. And even if your plan is all right, it won't land because your audience can feel when something's off. I have lived this. There was a phase when I mimicked what top creators were doing. More personal brand hits, more loud CTA endings, more visuals, less depth. And to be honest, it worked a little. But I hated showing up. Why? Because it wasn't me. And if it's not you, it's not sustainable. That's the most important point. It's not sustainable. A strategy that isn't based on self-awareness becomes self-abandonment. Strategy isn't about showing off, it's about showing up as your honest self. The best strategy I built didn't come from book. It came from noticing what drained me and what lit me up. Let's take a real life example. I had a client who insisted on launching a weekly webinar funnel, but she hated public speaking. Every week became a spiral of anxiety. We paused and asked what she loved doing instead. Her answer? Voice notes, personal audio messages. So we flipped the strategies. No live webinar. Instead, we set up a request a voice note funnel where leads could get a 60-second personalized reply. Conversion is still solid, but more importantly, she enjoyed showing up. The joy blend into every piece of content. That's the real fin. Until you know what energizes you, you're always one trend away from burnout. Here's what self-awareness actually looks like in a static context. Energy mapping. What task drains you? What tasks give you life? I realize I hate receiving communication, the kind where you constantly on call, replying to last-minute edits or writing on feedback that breaks your flow. So I built async review system for clients. What does it mean? Instead of reviewing content together on a live call, I set up a system where clients send me everything by a set day. I review it during my deep work hour, leave comments, or record Loom videos, and they respond in their own time. It saves us both energy, avoid calendar chaos, and create space for better feedback. Number 2, audience alignment. Are you speaking to people you actually want to serve? I used to create content for early stage founder who wants everything fast and cheap. It frustrated me. Now I have worked with mid-stage businesses who value system, peace. Number 3, content truth check. Can you reread your last post and say, yeah, that sounds like me? If not, delete it or rewrite it until it does. The clearer you are with yourself, the clearer your strategy becomes. Step 1. Write down 5 truths about how you work best. For example, I need a quiet morning. I think better after walks. I do my best writing when I'm not rushed. I hate salesy language. Why this works? You are no longer building around an idea. You are building around reality, and reality is sustainable. Step 2. Map your energy. For 1 week, track this. After every major task, note down, did you give me energy or take it away? Energy is a better strategy metric than effort. Let's take an example. I used to batch record video script back to back because it felt efficient. But by the third script, my tone would drop and ideas would go flat. Now I script in the bonding and record only one per day. Fewer takes, better delivery. Ask yourself, what time of the day do I do deep work best? What kind of client work leaves you drained? When does content feel effortless? Step 3. Filter every strategy idea through this question. Does this matches how I actually work or how I think I should work to look digit? Let's take another example. There was a phase when I forced myself to follow a 5 a.m. writing routine because a well-known productive creator swore by it. I barely lasted a week. Eventually, I accepted this. My creative flow kicks in mid-morning, not before sunrise. So I shifted writing between 9:30 a.m. and noon. Calls post-lunch, no git, just pure rhythm. When you stop borrowing someone else's structure, your own voice finally shows up. A great strategy isn't something you follow, it's something you return to. The internet is full of templates, but none of them matter if you are not built on a deep understanding of who you are. The best strategy in the world will fail if it costs you your energy, your value, or your voice. Don't build a strategy that looks good on paper. Build one that feels put in your body. That's the kind of marketing that lasts. That's kind of strategy that works. If this resonates, subscribe for more mindset-driven marketing. And if you are stuck, pause, reflect, rewrite your strategy around the most honest version of yourself. Because the most sustainable strategy starts with self. Thank you very much. बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया.